Hi! So, I said last week that I was going to see if I could find another dress that was better than the dress that I wore last week, and I did find out one that was better, and I will show it to you now. It's my dress. Yay! But yeah, I'm also wearing pajama trousers that kind of have monkeys on them and bananas. Lauren, you have totally stolen my life. I had never heard of I'm in Like With You, and as soon as you uploaded your video, went straight on it, went straight to Blockles, and I am of course now addicted. The first time I went on it, I played it for 3 hours non-stop. It's so addictive. Playing normal Tetris now is really unamusing. It needs to be Blockles. But yeah, I love it so much, so Blockles is my favourite game. I went through all of them and Blockles is still the best. So the theme of the week this week is to read from your favourite Dr. Seuss book. I wasn't big on Dr. Seuss as a kid, I don't think it's that popular in the UK, or maybe it's just in Scotland. When I was little I just read tons of Katie Morag and things like that, but I went to the library. I actually went to the library and I got a Dr. Seuss book. And there's the kids section, and I had to go on my hands and knees and dig through it to actually find a Dr. Seuss book, and it took me forever. But while I was at the library, I was being a good RMPS student and thinking of my dissertation. I got a book out for my dissertation. So I got Evil and the God of Love, and it's got the most horrible cover, and then it was Dr. Seuss and thing where it's bird insect thing eating a body. Oh. It's horrible. When I was quite young and quite small for my size, I met an old man in the desert of Dries, and he sang me a song I will never forget, at least, well, I haven't forgotten it yet. He sat in a terribly prickly place, but he sang with a sunny sweet smile on his face. When you think things are bad, when you feel sour and blue, when you start to get mad, you should do what I do. Just tell yourself, ducky, you're really quite lucky. Some people are much more, oh ever much more, oh muchly much more unlucky than you. Be glad you don't work on the Bunglebug Bridge that they're building across the Boomber Brae at Bum Ridge. It's a troubled world, all the people who are in it are troubled with troubles almost every minute. You ought to be thankful a whole heaping lot for the places and people you're lucky you're not. Just suppose, for example, you live in Gayzat, and you got caught in that traffic on the Zat Highway 8. That doesn't rhyme. Or suppose, for instance, you live in Gazair, where your bedroom up there and your bathroom up there. Just suppose you were poor Herbie Hart, who has taken his thrombimulator apart. He never will get it together, I'm sure. He will never know if the gick or the goor fits into the shrux or the snucks or the snore. Yes, ducky, you're lucky you're not Herbie Hart, who has taken his thrombimulator apart. Think they work you too hard? Think of poor Ali Sard. He has to mow grass in his uncle's backyard, and it's quick growing grass, and it grows as he mows. The faster he mows it, the faster it grows. And all that his stingy old uncle will play for his shoving that mower around in the hay is the piffless pay of 2 ducals a day. And Ali can't live on such piffless pay, so he has to paint flagpoles on Sundays and Grews. How lucky you are, you don't live in his shoes. The things you're not. Thank goodness you're not something someone forgot, and left all alone in some punkerish place, like a rusty tin coat hanger hanging in space. That is why I say, ducky, don't grumble, don't stew. Some critters are much, oh ever so much, so muchly, much more unlucky than you. The end. Okay, that was possibly the strangest book I've ever read in my life, but I quite liked it. I thought it was quite good poetry. But yeah, I thought that was well random. That was insane. I can't remember reading Dr. Seuss, and that was just mental. Kind of cool, but mental. That's my book. Did I ever tell you how lucky you are? By Dr. Seuss. Question, I have no idea about Dr. Seuss. Is Dr. Seuss an actual doctor? Somebody tell me that, please. Okay, and right, so I'm gonna go now.